This is me, Spoon Beast.
Finally, Spoon Beast has come back to YouTube, which means that finally, Spoon Beast can make vids on and talk about Super Smash Bros. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Happy New Year to you all. First video of 2013 for this channel, and we are going to start right where we left off before. December got crazy for me. I had a bunch of news hit me, one story right after the other. All Smash Brothers, all Sakurai, all everything related with Smash Brothers, Wii U, 4, Universe, Rumble, Fury, whatever the hell you want to call it until we actually get a real name for it. All this news came out, and then I had a commitment to the wrestling show that I contribute for to talk, wrestling, give my year review in 10 parts of WWE for the year of 2012, which I did. It was a very busy month, an unpredictably busy month, and therefore a lot of your requests and a lot of the videos that I was supposed to do, because every wish list video that I could think of, I told my viewers to basically send me messages on what you'd want to see me do. And you did that, and I got caught up with doing a whole bunch of other stuff that it's like now, finally, these videos are being made. So I am now going through my inbox of the requests that I got, and so far, including this video, I have 3 for this month. So if you want to expand this month and into next month and maybe even into March, all of you 900 subscribers that love hearing me talk about Super Smash Bros. Yes, we've made it to 900, everybody. Congratulations to this channel. Another 100 away, and this channel will break 1,000 subscribers. That is unbelievable. Never thought I'd ever get that much in any lifetime, okay? But yes, thank you all, and if you want me to keep going more than 3 videos for this month, again, send me an inbox or make a comment on this video, and we can move on from there. So first off, I'm going to give a tip of the hat, once again, to Slayer9568. I watched his Super Smash Bros. 4 ideas, and he kind of just wanted me to give a little review of them. They're basically screen selection, customization-esque ideas. Just so they get a bit of a bigger spotlight. I'll probably link his actual video in the description. Basically, he brought up how the Chronicle in Super Smash Bros. Brawl has all games for Nintendo consoles that are Nintendo made, all the way up until December of 2007. It doesn't stay up to date on new consoles or new games that have come out. They developed it like to a point where this is even before the game was released. It has a chronicle that dates all the way to December 2007, and basically what he was talking about was to keep that chronicle kind of up to date. Every time a new game comes out, or even expand upon, maybe they were holding back on the games that they showed in each one from Game & Watch all the way to Wii. Show every Nintendo-made game for it, and for the Wii U and now the 3DS, like if there's another Chronicle, they're obviously gonna be in there. Keep them up to date, and everything's more online now for the Wii U anyway, from what I've heard and what I've seen. So keep it up to date, keep it going. It doesn't need to just be okay. So let's say the game is released, just for entertainment's sake. Let's say May of 2014. And it just has, till December 2013. No, we don't keep it updated, keep it fresh, There's always going to be new content coming out for everything. It can be patches. Everything's online. You can keep updating these chronicles for the systems. Of course, from Wii to Game & Watch, all those games are already made. But maybe you can expand upon the list and maybe actually show every game that was actually made for the console if the disc can hold that much. And if not, it's just nitpicking, basically, on my part. But I thought it was a cool idea. Another idea he brought up was every character you see in the trophy selection has just 2 games listed. For example, I'm going to use just Mario. The trophy for Mario shows Super Mario Brothers and like Super Mario World or Super Mario 64. One of those 2. Either the Nintendo and Super Nintendo titles or the Nintendo and Nintendo 64 titles. I don't know, but I distinctly remember 2 titles. And he said, why not just have like a list? There'd be a little arrow pointing, and you can go and click through every character's games that they've appeared on. Some characters have only appeared in 1 game, so you only need to put 1 game. But for the main characters, and for my personal preference, the playable characters. List every game they've appeared in. Just use a little arrow so we can scroll through and see every game as opposed to just two, because obviously all those characters have appeared in more than one game. Again, it might be me nitpicking, but it's still a nice idea. His third idea was to incorporate Birdo, whether in a playable or assist trophy fashion, but he said more assist trophy, and I could definitely understand that. I mean, you know, if fucking Dr. Wright from SimCity can get in there, you know, so can Birdo. I mean, if put in the right position when you get her, you could shoot like a bunch of eggs from halfway across the screen and knock like 3 people out in a row with perfect positioning. She'd be a pretty useful assist trophy. As far as being used in a playable fashion, I don't really know what she can contribute, and neither really did he. We both kind of agree that she's more, you know, she's more assist trophy material rather than actual playable character material. But I still think, you know, if they're going to freshen up and use completely new assist trophies, she's got to be top tier on the list. So congratulations to that idea. I would have never thought of any of these three. And neither would I thought of the fourth idea. The random stage switch button that's in the versus mode customization, he says you should put that probably beside the random stage selection button, like actually where you choose the stages instead of having to go in the versus. Go into there and choose which ones you want to use for random stage select or not. Have that be right in there so you can do everything stage related within the stage related section. You know, you have the stages, you have the random stage choosing button, but also have the random stage, you know, customizer right beside it, so you can go in there. You can put on which stages you want on random selection and which ones you don't. You can do it all from within there rather than, oh fuck, gotta find through the versus mode and then, you know, do it and then go back and then go into your stage and then pick random. You can do it all when you're picking stages. You know, just move the button from the versus mode to the fucking stage selection screen and we're perfectly fine. Those ideas are all I'm going to give you credit, Slayer, I would have never ever thought of. And they're all very good ideas and they deserve some spotlight. I'll link your video in the description. Your ideas needed a little bit more spotlight shone on them. I thought they were good. Good job on the video. Keep them up in the future. I'll be watching. And next was an idea given to me by a user, a longtime viewer of this channel. He used to view it on a newer channel, but now he is under the channel of Jokestar X. Little shout out to you there. He's probably my first subscriber ever with his old account, and he can vouch for this himself once he hears it, because I know he'll be watching. His idea is my thoughts on Super Smash Bros. DLC. Should there or shouldn't there be? I'm kind of at an odds end. I do not think characters should be DLC. But you didn't mention that in the personal message, which is good, because I don't like that they're doing that for PlayStation All-Stars. I think all characters, for the buyer's right, should be all predetermined and all put on disc, rather than haphazardly added to the game later on through downloading them as content. I don't like that they're doing that with All-Stars. I definitely don't see Nintendo doing that with Smash Brothers. They've had a very good formula. All characters, you know, they're unlockable. You have to find some of them, but they're all on disc. And once you have them, that's it. But your ideas for alternate skins, meaning costumes, like, you know, the alternate costumes in All-Stars, it's a very good idea. Like, for the people who love Shadow, and I don't see a reason to include Shadow because Sonic is 3 times more as popular as him, but, you know, you could give him an actual skin that makes him look like Shadow. So, like Big Daddy, he has an alternate costume in All-Stars that looks like another enemy from BioShock. Not the Big Daddies, but I don't know their names because I'm not very BioShock smart. But it's another, I know it's for sure, I've seen them, it's another enemy in the game that you can dress up as. I'm trying to think of another really, really good instance where that's done in the game. I'm drawing a blank because, you know, I'm trying to think, but that is one particular instance. You know, on top of looking like Sackboy, Big Daddy is another, as like the pre-order costume of sorts. Yeah, so, you know, stuff like that is really cool. Like, if that would please at least some Shadow fans. Some would still be, it's not really Shadow, it's still Sonic with the suit. But at least he looks like him, okay? You know, I don't see the reason to put Shadow in over Sonic because he's not as popular. You know, giving Mario, like, what could be a really great suit for Mario? Paper Mario might be going too far because, you know, you'd have to completely alternate. Paper Mario could be a character in and of himself. I don't think they'll ever do that, but maybe, I don't know how they'd pull that off. You know, maybe Bumblebee Mario or something from Mario Galaxy, you know, DK, who knows with him. There's plenty of different skins you could use. You know, Peach, you can have a Daisy-looking outfit. Luigi, what's a really good Luigi costume you can use? My goodness, there's just a lot, and I like all these characters. Really, you know, Link, he has tons of different skins. Maybe Toon Link could become a skin, and Young Link could become a skin. You know, like it's just Hayache, for instance. You know, you can turn him into his older self as one of the costumes. The other pre-order costume, I think he's just in like a suit or something like that. But there's the old Hayache. You know, so if they can switch ages, you know, young Link could be a skin for Link, just for idea's sake. You know, stuff like that. Stages, I believe, you know, that's something you can split hairs on. Would I like all stages to be on disc? Absolutely. Could they put some on disc and some as DLC to get some extra money? Absolutely. Would I have as big of a problem with it as, you know, characters being DLC? Hell no. There's still stages, and a lot of us would still buy them. He wanted me to give my ideas of what stages would be very good for DLC. You know, if we're talking like DLC because they need to go talk to other distributors and stuff about agreements on who's going to be in which game, I think that a Scribblenauts stage would be epic for Smash Brothers. It would have a bunch of hazards and what a bunch of hardcores fucking hate to play on, and I think that's why I love All-Star stages so much, is because of all the hazards that are thrown into them. But Scribblenauts and Smash Brothers as a stage, I don't think there's anything really strong enough as a character to represent, and that's probably going to equal more money anyway. So if we're talking stages, like that's a really good one. On top of that, it's really kind of hard to think. Like, in my last video, I talked about some certain stages that they had in mind. Let me just bring up that old news there. The old news from last month of allegedly a Super Smash Bros. Wii U unveiling. Not that I believe it's really going to happen or anything like that. But allegedly there were some stages that were talked about there, and I'm going to talk about them again, so maybe I can rack my brain around to get Super Mario, any stage based on Paper Mario. I can't believe I just talked about Paper Mario and then I forgot all about it. A Paper Mario stage would be great for DLC if they can't get it in on time. Seriously, would be awesome. Anything Mario Galaxy related, although I could definitely see that being on disc. You know, like Starship Mario. Cookie Country is from Kirby is being considered for an actual stage in the game, so I don't see that being DLC. But if it isn't directly in the game, this is all a hoax. I could see that being perfect for DLC. The whole city from WarioWare would be great. I'm picking a bunch of 2D stages because they just have so much to offer. You know, I think there definitely needs to be more Yoshi-themed stages in the future. Star Fox has a lot of stages already, so they don't really need more. Any kind of creative, not arcade-style Donkey Kong and not a scrolling-up stage and not a brand new creative platforming Donkey Kong stage will be perfect for the game. Newer characters like Shulk and Dylan, like let's say Xenoblade Chronicles and Dylan's Rolling Western do not have stages upon game's release, but they're in the game. Both of those games, my God, I don't see them being included in their stages not being in the game, but let's say that does happen for whatever reason. Those games would produce such vast, you know, wonderful, creative stages. Anything from Skyward Sword as well. Like, there's just so many potential stages that could be great for this game. Costumes, again, are a good idea if they're going to be all-stars like. You know, for instance, you know, Kirby, you know, how he sucks in enemies and then spits them out and then looks like something else, you know. You can actually incorporate what he actually does in the game, like looking like a fireball or looking like this, looking like that or the other for, you know, Wario's sake. Wario had his original costume as a choice to play as in Brawl, so not really too much to talk upon there. Link and Zelda have 3,000 different skins you could use for costumes. You know, stuff like that is perfectly fine for DLC. I'm not 100% for DLC for Smash Brothers. I am a very big believer in on-disc material, but it is a part of modern-day gaming, and it is a part of, making money. And if it's to help Nintendo and it helps build the Smash Bros. Brand more to where we get a 5th game for whenever the new console comes out that's after the Wii U, then I'm for it 100%. Those are really the only things I could see as being DLC, maybe characters, but as I said, I'm 100% against characters on DLC. 100% against it. I listed the stages I think I'd like to see. On top of that, maybe for DLC you could get different modes, like add to your arcade, get arcade time to play old school games like they did for the Wii here, where you earn so many coins and then you can play some old school Nintendo games from, I think I don't know if it's from it's like the NES to GameCube. No, not GameCube, N64, because it's backwards compatible with GameCube. So maybe have an arcade where you go from if the Wii U, and any of you who own one can tell me this, is actually backwards compatible with the Wii, then that would mean playing arcade from the Nintendo Entertainment System to the GameCube. And, you can, get time and get games from there, and you can have an unvast amount. Maybe, DLC, different customization selections, like skins for, your background for the character selection screen, or, maybe you'll have your own profile this time around, like in All-Stars, where you can unlock, items, icons and stuff, but maybe you can also download really, really cool ones, and they'd be really cheap, like less than $1. To make, pimp out your game even more. These are just some ideas. I'm giving some low barrel things here because I'm not the biggest fan of DLC, but I can at least talk that it does have a huge impact on gaming today, and it will for the vast future. Everything's online. Everything's everything's online oriented these days anyway, and it's what makes products work. And because, you do everything online. These videos wouldn't be coming to you if I wasn't an online addict, all right? And you probably just heard my phone go off 1,000 times back there, social media and whatnot. But yes, that's my response to you, Jokestar, Axe, and Slayer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's my bounce back into the new year. 2 more videos upcoming that were inboxed to me by my very loyal subscribers. And again, if you want to see more than just 2 this month, and knowing the news around here, I'll get some more. Remember, 31st, make or break. I can either talk about how much of a disappointment that rumor was, or holy shit, look what we've seen on the 31st for the unveiling of Super Smash Bros. 4. But yeah, if you don't want to wait until that long after the 2 videos are done, which who knows with me, I usually do 1 a week, inbox me, fill up my schedule for February, fill up my schedule for March. Keep filling out my schedule, because if I get lazy, it's you guys who keep pulling me back in and actually making me do work on this channel. So, yeah, kudos to you guys, and keep giving me video ideas and stuff. I know I got to do that on my own, but it's so great coming from you guys because you're so passionate to hear me talk about your ideas. And that's and they're good ideas too, so they deserve to be seen on a bigger spotlight that some of my other viewers can hear. And it's great that we're all passionate about Smash Brothers. And, the more we keep talking and these videos keep being distributed, the more people are going to know and see how passionate we are. And we're going to create a great YouTube group. So that's it for this first new video of the new year. I'll see you all later. Peace.